What's up, good people? Welcome back to the channel and another exciting, edge of your seat, enthralling episode of Hammer's Garage. We're back on Huckleberry. I don't know what we're going to get done this weekend, but I know I want to tackle this. Okay, this area. This. If you're new to the channel or this is the first episode you're catching, this is a 1978 Chevy K5 Blazer, a rare two-wheel drive model that I bought for $1,500, and it had no floors and a huge bunch of metal problems, and I fixed a lot of that and just recently got it in primer. So I'm trying to get the body and the shell straight so that we can build it from there, you know what I'm saying? So now that the body part is done, I'm thinking I want to tackle the frame and get the underside coated, all that stuff. We'll start at the front and we'll work our way back. And again, I don't know how much we'll get done in this particular episode, but hopefully a whole lot. Of course I say that, but I always think that I can do more than I can in real life, for real. I think I want to start by getting this firewall cleaned up, maybe get it in primer, and it's got this this stuff on it here. It's like road tar or something. I don't know what the hell that is. But here's what I do know. I tested some acetone on it. Oh, good Lord. Let me get my fat self in here. I tested some acetone on it over there, and it came off pretty good. So I'm going to put a little acetone in my Wet Willie's cup here. Y'all ever been to Wet Willie's? They got the coolest, like, alcoholic slushy drinks. Just be careful with that call a cab, because it'll get you. You'll be calling a cab. Anyhow, I'm going to try to brush it off with the acetone in here. Oh yeah, this will not burn up very many hours of what I've got left of my life. It works, but holy crap, man. Isn't there something quicker? Well, the power tools helped, but it still requires brushing and scrubbing, and that's just great news. Just great news. I better get some gloves, because by the end of this, it's going to be bad. So, and maybe a razor blade to help scrape some of this off. I don't know, man. This sucks. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it. Right over top of it. That would be pure hack. I could do a little bit better than that, at least, right? At least a little. Man, at this rate, I'll have this thing featured in Custom Rides magazine. Is that even a thing anymore? I don't think it's a thing. But it's like some kind of, I don't know what this is, man. I know it's aggravating. I do know that. And I just don't know like how detailed to get with it, It's almost like either go all the way or just don't fool with it at all. Why would somebody spray stuff on here like this? I just wish I knew who did it so I could write them a strongly worded letter. I mean, it seems too completely random to be factory, but maybe it is. I don't know. If you know if this stuff is factory, feel free to comment. But I figure if I get the center looking nice, then I'll be obligated to do the sides, It's like entrapment. I'm entrapping myself to do a better job. Scrub a dub dub. 3 supermodels in a tub. Oh, here comes Ernie. Coming to check on me. What's going on?
It was possible.
I'm gonna need your help if you are willing and able.
What's that?
This weekend,
Okay.
either today or tomorrow, I'm gonna bust the front end of this off, and I want to get the upper lower control arms, maybe the spindles or whatever to the sandblaster.
Oh, okay.
You know, like maybe one day this week or something.
I'll take them over.
Because I don't want to have to buy new ones. They're probably good, they just need to be cleaned up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that looks a lot better. You see, I still got a little bit down there in the corner, but that looks a whole lot better. And of course, like I said, you know, now you get that looking like that, and then you're kind of obligated to get the rest of it looking like that. So let me get this cleaned up, and I'll come back to you. Well, I told you, look at my hands, holy crap. Anyway, I told you, okay, that I would get it and come back to you, and here we are. It's all clean. Well, it's clean as it's getting. I mean, who in their right mind would spend that much time cleaning that stuff off the firewall of a 50-year-old pile of crap that you're just trying to turn into a daily driver, okay? I'll save you the trouble. No one would do that. Y'all better go ahead and call whoever you got to call and send out here to carry me off in straitjacket. Of course, if you do that, you better tell them to bring several people, because you try to carry me out here in a straitjacket, and it is going to be a time up in here, you hear me? I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell. I know, right now you can't tell. Okay, I'm just trying to get the blue goo, or black glue. I mean, look at that, holy crap. Oh, man. I guess I'm gonna have to wear gloves in my black tie event tonight. Oh, yeah. Just kidding, lucky for me, no black tie event tonight. Or ever, if I can help it. I know, I apologize for the noise over there. I want to tell y'all something anyway, okay? When I was editing the last video I did out here, I did not realize that all the birds chirping was so prominent in the audio. Like, even myself, when I'm sitting there editing, I'm thinking, holy crap, will these birds just shut the heck up? But it's springtime in the neighborhood, so now we got birds and mowers and whatever the heck else. I apologize. Anywho, now that that's kind of cleaned up, before I go to spraying it, I want to get all of this broken down, okay? Because we're gonna fix all this up, okay? All of this. So let's get to work, I guess. Yippee-ki-yay. I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell. I don't know why I got that stuck in my head now. Oh, the mailman's coming. Wonder if they got any surprise packages for me. Nope, looks like it's just bills. and that ain't no surprise. All right, I just want the tires off the ground here. Ain't trying to do nothing crazy. Will that be enough? Oh yeah, that should be enough. That should be fine. Fine and dandy. Like wine and candy. So I gotta go up more over here, dang it. Oh, there we go. Got it. I got it. A little wheel chock action in the back. Okay, let's see. That seems fine. All right, I went ahead and grabbed Senor, You're Coming Off or Else, because I know that some of this stuff ain't gonna want to come off, and you know, it's gonna come off or else. Hiya! 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 I said hiya! I said hiya! Dang it! Don't you know what hiya means? It means, you know, hiya! Alright, we're gonna bust just about everything off of here. Shocks, brakes, upper, lower control arms, springs, steering. I mean, you know, like I said, everything, right? I don't need to actually list everything. You know what everything is, I assume. And God only knows how much it's going to fight me. You know what I'm saying? We know it is, though. We know it is. There's no doubt. First thing I'm going to try to do is get these brake calipers off of here. A little bit of peanut butter makes everything better. Ain't that what Craig Morgan said? A little bit of life, a little bit of peanut butter, a little bit of you and me with the peanut butter. I don't think that's how that actually goes. But he should have included the peanut butter in there somewhere, you know what I'm saying? I don't know when was the last time we heard a song about peanut butter, but it's well overdue. Let's go, senor. Go ahead and get off of there. Not rusted at all. Soft brake line, no worries. Look, there's brake fluid in there. I don't know how that happened. Holy smokes. I believe the calipers are shot, but the brake pads are good. Look at that. We could probably reuse those. Doubtful. Oh crap. Now I broke it. Guess reusing it is out of the question now. Thanks a lot, jackass. What did I do with Senor, You're Coming Off or Else? Oh crap, I left him way up there on the counter. Okay, I'm back. I'm back with Senor. No, I got no real rhyme or reason to how I'm doing this, because the disassembly I don't think really matters too much. Oh, gonna need a wrench there. Okay then. Oh, holy smokes. That's way bigger than 3/4 inch. But it ain't bigger than Aaron adjustable here. That's right, Aaron. Adjust yourself. I don't know. I think an adjustable wrench is kind of cheating a little bit, ain't it? But yeah, it'll be all right. I mean, if it works, it works. Heck with it, you know. Tired of following other people's rules. Shoot, that's still good. All right, what over here? Tie rod. Actually, I want to get this off because we're not going to reuse these rotors. If you need a set of rotors for a 78 square body, these look perfectly good. They just need a little turning. You know, for me, taking stuff apart is the fun part. Ow! Well, usually. Yuck. Holy crap. What is that? Bad is what it is. That's real bad. Huh. Holy smokes. I mean, look at this, why don't you? No, what is this? I mean, I know it's grease, but there's like some sort of chunky stuff, like rust. I mean, either way, I can see right through the dang thing. Anyway, bad. Okay, that's where we're at. Bad. Yep, that's where we're at. Bad. I didn't bring my Webster's out this morning, so you know, you get what you get in the way of vocabulary. Let's see what's hiding behind here. Chewed up bearing is my guess. Holy smokes. Look at that bearing. Yeah, it's completely shot. Look at that. Is it a Ho Chi Minh? What is this? Oh no, it says made in the USA. It's basically coming apart in my hands. So, I don't give a crap if it was made in Honduras. It's shot. Oh, no. Oh, I expected to find a Black Widow back there, and if I had I would have thrown this thing out in the driveway and ran screaming like a little girl. So let's all be glad that that didn't happen, eh? We're gonna get this, I just scraped the grease right there, that's fine. Tie rod off here. Just twist this bad boy right out of here is what is the plan. Yeah. Again, with the adjustable, it's just keeping me from, you know, having to run back and forth to the toolbox. I don't know, I'm feeling lazy today, I guess. There we go. Casterly nut. Every time I say that, I think of Dungeons and Dragons or whatever. You will not ever have Casterly rock. Casterly rock with you and all your prostitutes. I mean, I guess if you watch the Dungeons and Dragons show or whatever, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, well, just assume it's funny. All right, I'm using my pitchfork here because I'm not reusing these tie rods. There we go. Well, now I guess the thing to do is knock these pins out, loosen this bottom one, put a jack under it, pound the crap out of it. Oh, you know, maybe I should get the sway bar. I'm trying to get this a cotter pin out of this, the top of the spindle here, but boy, is it giving me a fit. But I'm gonna win, okay? You should know that, because if nothing else, I'll get the death wheel and cut your ass out of there. My neighbor over there is pressure washing his house. That's all that racket you're hearing. Hey, I'm trying to make a YouTube video over here. You know, my viewers don't like all that background noise, okay? See, it's me looking out for y'all at the expense of neighborhood relations. I'm gonna get this sway bar off of here, and I want to say it's, nope, not that one, 5/8 maybe. Oh, that's a 1/2 inch. What in the hell's that doing there? Oh, that's a substitute. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Yes, I brought an impact gun. No, I don't know why I'm not using it. But as they say at the Pentagon, it is easily rectifiable. Improvise, adapt, overcome, you know, all that stuff. Uh-oh. I don't really think about how that might jam things up. That's perfectly fine. Cotter pins are a pain in the butt. Oh, for Pete's sake. Cotter pins or root canal? Which would you rather have today? There's really nothing to this, okay? It's just science. The paragothantherium, the parin it's a theory or something. Holy crap. Now what I gotta try to do, okay, is I'm gonna bust this lower Castelli nut. That didn't sound right at all, did it? I'm not busting a nut down here. I am gonna bust this I'm gonna loosen this nut and then I'm gonna put the jack under this control arm and we're gonna whack it. But you know what, it doesn't matter what kind of language I use, it's just nothing is coming out right today. And we're gonna take the lower control arm off, okay? But there's a spring in there, so we gotta be, you know, kind of careful about how we go about this, is what I'm trying to say. And yes, I actually have wrenches, but like I said, I'm too lazy to go to the garage or the toolbox. All right, we should bust this loose here. Oh, I think that's it. Let's see if there's still tension on this. No, not really. Normally I would like put a safety chain on or some other nonsense. But you know what, man? I don't feel like it today. So caution to the wind. And if something goes crazy, well then it just goes crazy. It looks like it might because this keeps coming. It keeps following the nut. Now we'll let the jack down and watch the spring go flying. Here we go. Well, what the heck? Why didn't the spring go flying? What happened to my flying spring? Well, how are you supposed to get the spring out if it won't come flying? You're supposed to fly out of there. Listen, I don't want to have to tell you again. Well, ain't this just a hoot? Get the flying, senor. Oh, yeah. That's right. Put your face right down here at it. So when it flies out, you can get a concussion. Brain damage be damned. I'm a piece of crap. Hey! Holy smokes, man. I win. I need Art Spindelay here. That's a lot of work. Okay, you asked for it. When life gives you lemons, you beat the crap out of it. Look at there. Art spindle. Spindle. I need this. We're hanging on to it. Peanut butter time. Peanut butter time. I think we're well on our way here. I want to loosen up this upper control arm. Oh, am I on the, all of the powers? Oh, whoops. Wrong way, stupid. There we go. I just want it loose right now because I got to catch these alignment shims. That way when we put it back on, I'll just put the same amount of shims in there and that'll be a good start for the alignment. You know what I'm saying? At least that's the way I like to roll. Brake line bracket. Ew, that's hot. Hot. Don't touch it. That one's gonna be hot too. It's smoking. Smoking Pete. All right. Still hot. Now I'll get the a ball joint out of here and then I'm gonna send it off for sandblasting, and when it comes back we'll put new bushings in it. That's my plan. All right, let me get this tie rod completely off and then we'll get that lower control arm. And my camera died on me, but I got the tie rod out. And to get the lower control arm, it's just those two right there, and then there's two more on the other side there. And that whole thing should come down for us. All right, senor, do your thing. Uh-oh, the nut is stuck. Now do your thing again. Every time I have to go digging the nut out. Oh wait, no, that one fell out somewhere. Where did you go? No matter, let's get these two. Oh, there we go. Okay, watch this lower control arm fall right on my toes. Not quite, but close. Okay. Phew. Well, that one's a monster, huh? Why? Why so big and heavy? I guess you can reuse these. I really don't know. This one looks bent. And that one looks like it's been cut. Or something. I don't know. We'll see. What now? Other side. Well, that's this side. I'll run over and bust the other side off and then we'll go on to the next thing. Look at that. Fantastic, huh? Anyway, I'm done for the day. It's getting late. Plus, I got to cook tonight. Yeah, I do that too. And not nearly as well as I do this. So that ought to tell you everything you need to know. Anyhow, back on it in the morning. Well, it's the next morning. And I just left this last night. I just up and walked in the dang house and just left everything the way it was. So I got to clean up a little bit this morning, and then we'll get right back after it here. In case you're wondering, giant clumps of grease don't sweep up very well. Guess I'll try the glove thing again. Even though it never works out well for me. I put them on and then I don't know what happens. Things just go awry. Let's get the hardware out of here. All right, let's finish popping this sway bar off. What the heck's happening? Holy smokes. Ow. Boy, it's heating up like a Nashville nightclub. Okay. I see I'm going to have to take more drastic measures. That's right. Senor, you're coming off or else. You know, I sprayed this stuff down last night. But I don't know, I guess it's been on here for 200 years or whatever. Showed your ass, didn't I? No one can refuse Senor. Yep, that's right. I did it. I did it. Well, I didn't do it. Senor did it. Senor gets all the credit. Uh-oh. Huh. Well, this one here is being really obstinate. No worries. Death Wheel fixes everything. Death Wheel fixes everything. Everything, everything I say. It's just, boy, I tell you, it wants, there we go. Okay, sway bar, check. Let's see if by chance these motor mounts want to come off easily, or, you know, is there going to be more death wheel action here? That wasn't bad at all. Crap, I just realized I need to get the fuel lines out, at least out of the way, you know. Fuel lines and brake lines, and just everything's in my way. Why, is it clamped underneath of there, or what? What's the story? I can't see, and I can't get my hand in there to feel it. What is going on? Okay. Trash. Just as well ditch this stuff too. Fluid everywhere. Look at me go. That's right. Ace Mechanic here. These brake lines are held on with this giant nut on the inside. which is fine to get to like this right now, but I tried doing that stuff with everything in here, and it's a hoot. I know, I had to do it on, I've had to do it before, and it's a pain in the butt. What size is this? Not that size, it's this size. I don't know, I'm wondering if this steering gearbox is any good. And it squirted some fluid out at me when I was moving the tie rod ends. So, maybe. But if we have the opportunity, I might upgrade that to like one of them quick ratio doohickeys. I don't know, we'll see. You know, it's all about what's in the dang piggy bank. And that ain't a lot. You know, the piggy bank is, it's not a fat pig, I'll tell you that. It's like one of them skinny little runt pigs. You can't even get good bacon off of it, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the bracket off here for the brake lines. And I want to keep these, I always lose these, you know, these frame mounted inline brackets. So I want to try to keep as many as I can. Of course, I could just get me a bag for them, I guess, but then I would lose the bag. You know how that goes. I don't know why I bag and tag anything, because then the bags disappear, or the tags fall off, or whatever the case might be. Y'all probably listen to me go on and think, gosh, what a negative guy. But I'm really not negative. I'm just a realist, okay? Realist. Or at least that's what I like to believe, okay? So don't be being a keyboard warrior, jumping down in the comments and trying to disillusion me with facts. I gotta get this brake switch, the plug off of here. Oh, that's how you do it. I knew that. Stupid. Well, them motor mounts are shot. Shot, I say. Just like these sway bar bushings. I don't know when, if ever, this stuff was changed out, but boy, are they rough. More gloves. It's supposed to rain on us today, so I'm kind of tucked up under here just in case it starts downpouring. That would suck. Anyway, as much as I'd love to keep going with this, I need to get these pieces that I want Ernie to take to the sandblaster cleaned up, because he's gonna run over here and pick them up today at some point. So I'm gonna break these down, clean them up best I can. I'm not gonna worry about the... Listen, you know, this is just gonna snowball. Do I need all new rubber too? Gosh, we're just gonna get a few things off of here. That would be obvious. Nut stuck in the socket. Dang it. Hate when that happens. What do you do to prevent that? Like lube up your sockets or something? Maybe dip them in some 10W30? You want to get rich? Invent a socket that greasy, rusty shiznit won't, you know, get stuck in. And you'll be a rich feller or lady or, you know, whatever you are. Well, you got to be one or the other, is what I understand. That's what the government says now. Like a freaking balancing act here. Oh yeah, that's a perfectly good ball joint. Holy crap. I don't know what to do about the rubber. I mean, it is like concrete now, you know? Maybe do I just go ahead and get, I mean, I got new bushings. I just as well. What the hell, you know? What the heck? Go big or go home, dang it. I'm not gonna get all stupid with this. Okay, they're getting sandblasted. I just want to knock off, like, you know, the big heavy stuff so they don't have to deal with it so much. I don't want to be one of them guys takes them to completely dirty, greasy parts and says, here, clean this up for me. I'm too lazy to get the grease off for you. So I figure you just do it with the sandblaster. That's why they charge you more. People like that. Don't be one of them people. At least make it look like you made an effort. That way you could say, I tried to get it all off for you, friend. But whew, it was a lot, man. There we go. Effort made. Round 2. I just realized you couldn't see a thing I was doing. That's okay. I got another one, so you're not missing out on much. And really, I don't know how much you're missing out on anyway, but I'll let you see. I got my trash can right here. I can just brush and go. That's right. Rubber, concrete doohickey. Slice and dicer. Boom. Problem solved. Now we'll get this ball joint. Yeah, primo. Okay, minimal cleaning effort, which really it's in my best interest to do this because I believe they charge, they don't charge by the piece, they charge by the hour. So if he has to spend an extra 15 minutes just to get through the muck, well, I'm saving money. Who doesn't like to save money? Boy, this is hard stuff. It's taken forever to get through that with a media blaster. Okay. Minimal effort accomplished. Now we'll go to the spindles. I guess I could do the backing plates myself, right? Seem pretty easy. You know, they're big, they're flat, and they're not very big. Need a little hammering anyway. Yeah, I'll take these on. That should be no problem. Holy crap, I wish you would look at this. Oh, just 75 years worth of gunk. I don't know. Seems kind of rough when you have to chisel it off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Archaeology channel, where today we're cleaning off bits and pieces of the Edmund Fitzgerald. It's been at the bottom of the Great Lakes for 248 years. Holy crap, there's a whole backside to it also. Dang it. Holy crap. These things, I need to get the, ooh, as I was saying, I need to get the spindles taped off because they can't get sandblasted, you know what I'm saying? They look to be in pretty decent shape. Got some wear, but nothing major. Okay, I think this one's ready to go. Lord, I guess we'll get one of these behemoths now. Let's see. Can I get through this rubber just as easily? Oh, yep. We'll take that off. And I'll wipe the grease out of here, but I'm going to leave the ball joint in because these are pressed. So he can sandblast these or media blast or whatever. His heart's content. And we'll press new ones in when they come back. Man, this stuff is like mummified on here or something. I should have got me a dang hammer and chisel. I feel like I'm making Stonehenge over here. Not even kidding. This is what it takes, apparently. This is another one of them situations where you have to ask yourself, when do I stop? How much is enough? Ernie's here to take my parts away. Let's go with as much as we can right in that box.
slide forward. You're changing your ball joints.
Yeah, when they come back,
Yep.
I'll press them out. Upper and lowers and spindles is all I'm worried about. Ow, fingers. All right, sir.
What about your sway bar?
No, I'll get that by hand.
Yeah, hell. They'll just lay that in there and blast with it.
Well,
as they blast the rest of it, and it'll get blasted.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's kind of pitted, so I want to look at it.
Oh.
And I ain't worried about that. That's easy. I can do that in 3 minutes.
Now, come on now.
2.5 minutes
Yeah,
if I try real hard.
Yeah, if you really put the effort into it.
Yeah.
I'll have back to you sometime next week.
All right, sir. I appreciate it.
Not a problem.
I got to do some more sanding now. I'm just going to scuff this up and then hit it with some primer. And basically, I got most everything below this line here, so I'm not going crazy with this. I like to grab these sponge sanding blocks, and then I can cut them into like whatever sizes I'm looking for. It just makes things handy. And I like handy because I'm lazy. We just got to give our, I'm not looking for perfection here, okay? I'm going to give our primer something to bite to, and that's basically it. I'm not going to be block sanding and body working the firewall, I guess is what I'm saying. This ain't no episode of Bitchin' Rides that you're watching. This is Hack Job McGee YouTube channel. Hack Job McGee. I don't even know who that is. But it sounds like a cool name for a channel. Maybe I'll rename my, or I'll just start a whole second one. And I'll call it Hack Job McGee. Hack Job McGee's paint and body tips. And maybe we can do some crazy stuff, you know, like paint a Mercedes with a roller and some deck stain. And I do have a few things I want to tape off here. You know, I mean, even Hack Job McGee would cover up his electrical junction outlet box here. If you want to learn how to roll your Class E, then you got to call Hack Job McGee. Oh, I think I got a theme song. I put my gloves on for this because, you know, I got to go to work tomorrow. I don't want to roll in there looking like I just came from my other job at Earl Shives. I'm going with the cheapest primer that I could find. I think I picked this up at Wally World while I was in there getting my tidy whities and a roast beef. Now let's just give it a sample shot here. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's gonna work out just fine. Lucky for me, it's just the firewall. So if I get some fisheye in or, you know, whatever the heck else, I quite frankly don't care. I forgot to tape this wire up, so it's getting painted. I don't want to say anything yet, but I don't have any runs. I'm almost done with this. And I get through this whole thing without a single run, then you'll know I'm a pro, man. Well, would you look at that? All right, I'm gonna let that flow. Oh, can you even see it? There, look now. Look at that, no runs. Anyway, I'm gonna let that flash off and hit it with a second coat of this $3 primer. And then we'll go from there, see how much time we have. Get any runs on my second coat either, huh? How about that? Yeah, man, I'm like a master rattle canner. There's like a rattle canner savant, like a rattle canner sensei. Well, I was hoping to get the frame section done in this video. However, if I'm going to get this masterpiece of video entertainment edited and uploaded and released for y'all, then I'm gonna have to call it quits now because I'm out of time. It's Monday morning, you know, and I gotta head off to my real job. But don't worry, we'll pick it up right from there when we come back, and we'll get the underside of this thing straightened out and maybe start putting some things back together. So we'll see you real soon. In the meantime, get off the couch and go wrench on something. I got to get going if I'm going to have time to stop by Smitty's for some biscuits and gravy this morning.